What does the collective most need to know right now? Whenever you're seeing this, I don't know what the message is going to be, so let us grab some cards and see what the messages are today. So this is another message about the collective's increasing intuition and powers of clairvoyance. And they brought this card out, Unknown Gift. I hope you can see that. And they're just guiding me to say, think about that bird the first time it opens its beak and this beautiful music comes out. Imagine its surprise that it had all this beauty within it, that it didn't even know it was there. It's a bird, it's flying around, it's eating worms. But suddenly it's overcome with joy, it's on a branch, feeling the sun and the breeze, and it just feels moved to open up, and this incredible bird song comes out for the first time. Imagine its surprise and delight, and yet it feels so perfect. And there's sort of an ecstatic feeling that I'm getting bubbling up within me and with this. Do you know what the second card that came out was? Clairvoyance. So that is a message that you are going to be receiving more messages, intuitions, and it might just be thoughts that you have. You may not even recognize it as something from outside of yourself that you are downloading, because it feels so natural. It feels like a thought, an intuition, a prompt. I might do this, I might go there on my way home. I don't feel good about this. So pay attention, because as you tune into these kinds of insights, take it from me, they do grow, especially if you lean in and set aside time to ask yourself questions. Quite often you will get an intuitive knowing of the answer. I'm not saying you can know everything about other people. Quite often the energy is about knowing your own self and what is right for you. And times can be a bit challenging, and it's always really reassuring to know that you do have the answers within. And if you calm the angst, the anxiety, the tension, the worry about what to do with your mind jangling and trying to work it out, if you can give your mind something to do with your hands, whether it's knitting, doing the dishes. So you may find that in quiet moments when you're engaged in something quite repetitive, that if you can free a side of your mind to your right brain, I guess, to be open to receive intuitions. We're going to look at blocks. Well, I'm already getting skepticism, obviously. If you're skeptical, that's going to block. Also doubting the truth of what you're picking up. Is it just your mind? Is it your thoughts that are feeding this to you like a story, or are you actually receiving something? And it is hard to tell, but if you really listen intently, there's a different flavor to the information. It is calmer, it is more peaceful, there's no doubt associated with it. It's just a knowing, it's just a really it feels like truth. Ego and vanity. This is a Leo card, lack of collaboration. Well, in this case, ego, I really hate the word ego. To me, ego is protecting you. It's guarding you against being hurt again in the same way that you've been hurt before in the past. So it's only looking backwards. So forget ego. When someone says ego, I actually auto-replace it with self-protection, defensiveness, defenses, because that is a more user-friendly term to bring it to life what we're talking about. Ego isn't about, oh, I'm so vain, I'm so fabulous, and it's all a facade. There is that kind of ego, but with deep inner work, the ego is self-defense. And so your ego or your self-defense will be saying, well, I'm just an ordinary person. What am I doing with these clairvoyants? Why is this coming at me? I don't believe it. So if you let go of that disbelief and you let go of the thoughts and fears around, oh, I can't trust this and this is wacky, it will flow through you more naturally. And there is a wider move that everybody is going to start to feel these gifts come through to a greater or lesser degree. I've heard that from other readers. And when you think back to what church originally was, it was everyone gathered together to share a unified kind of spirit of hope and community and love. And that message has gotten sidetracked. But these days it's a dance party. When everyone goes to a dance party, it's a great mood and is there for the shared experience of upliftment and joy. That to me is like modern day church. And I think as humans we do crave that sort of group unity, and we don't really get the chance to do it that much. But as everyone taps into their intuition a bit more, we'll all be on the same wavelength, or there'll be big groups of us that are aligned and on a wavelength and just kind of vibe together collectively. So I think that is very exciting, and whether or not you're feeling it at the moment or whether you believe in it, just keep an open mind. Don't let your ego block you from something that you could find very pleasant. It's not scary, it's not threatening, you're not overtaken by anyone else. You are just putting your antenna up and seeing what you can receive. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, one more animal apothecary card. I love this deck. Master Manifester. Well, when you are in tune and when you're more at peace within yourself, more balanced, more harmonious, and you can emit that out in your aura, you are naturally going to manifest the beautiful things that you want in life, like happiness and love and abundance and joy, radiant good health. It's tuning into your intuition is all part of that. You could be on a whim turn left instead of right on the way home and bump into someone you haven't seen in years, and they've got an opportunity that you can actually benefit from, or that you can both benefit from. You're just the person they've been looking for without realizing it. So when your intuition is functioning, it's like a radar that you may not even know is switched on. It just helps you navigate through life, just easily sidestepping potential obstacles and really attracting synchronistic sort of meetings with people and things that happen, messages that come out of the blue. Once you sort of align to that vibration, I guess, it's all there coming for you. So the spider on this card represents fears, and the fears are the things that stand in the way of the manifestation. So we're back to the ego again, of the fears and self-protection. Okay, so be open to it. It does say there's an unknown gift for you, and it does say that you are a master manifester. If you can just let go of your fears and learn to trust and listen to the little voice within. So this is Sarah wishing you abundance, love, and joy.